Okay, David. Yep, just had a quick look at this. There are a number of problems which I think hopefully we can resolve. Okay, first one, thing called overshoots and undershoots. Ease, for example. Okay. Basically, what is actually going on here? It all seems a little bit wrong. Okay, let's actually zoom back a bit here. Now, okay. Right. I think you've been confusing essentially headlands and field boundaries. Right. This here is a headland. All right. Basically, it's a space where they can have a bit of set aside. They can turn the machinery around. It's part of this broader field. I would have digitized it as that field. This field isn't. Well, no, that field is on, but it needs closing. Okay. Basically, you need to separate out between those two fields. Well, first of all, let's deal with these overshoots and undershoots. Okay. Right, let's zoom in a bit more. Essentially what you've done is just slightly overrun that, which is where the snapping is really helpful. Now, equally, ideally, this stuff should be in the field, sorry, in the headline, not in the field. So, yeah, it really depends upon your scale of digitizing as to how that actually works. So if we click back and control click that, what we should be able to do is merge that, bring them together. Okay, it goes brilliant. And equally, maybe the snapping got a little bit better, or the snapping took over here and put that one over there, when in fact you want it over here. In fact, what I would say is you probably need to consider getting rid of all of those, because that digitizing down there is not anywhere near where it should be. Yeah, that's, I would say, too crude. So you've got a line that runs from, this point here. I mean, basically, it's this whole boundary. Now, I understand that you might want to... Okay, well, let's actually get me to do this. Settings that give me snapping options. Tysoe to units are in map units. Let's have pixels, and we want 5 pixels. Okay, right. Righty-ho. You see, you've got a combination of different things going on here. Okay. Right, first of all, right, this is quite complex, so it will actually probably be quite useful to kind of come in and deal with it. So, let's deselect all, and then start digitizing. See there, that little cross? Okay, right. And then, essentially, let's look at just killing all of this and redoing it again. So if we select this and this and this, this and this, and let's merge it. Okay, right. Okay, now the way, this is probably more to do with how you think about things than anything else. So ultimately, say I'm actually tempted to say, right, you've got another overshoot here. Then while I'm on it, you create these little sliver polygons, which is somewhat annoying. So let's take that here, that there, merge them. Okay. Oh, Control Z. I actually wanted to do that. That's the problem with sliver polygons. They're a swine to pick up. You know, this kind of stuff is inevitable. It happens. It's just practice and experience and knowing what you're looking for. Likewise, I don't like this here. It's too far away from anything to be meaningful. So, sorry if that sounded harsh. That's not how I meant to say it. But you know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. So let's select it, control that, and we can delete that, and we'll merge it together. Right, brilliant. Okay, so let's start this again. First of all, think of these as kind of intact things. What you wanted to do is to pull out the road element of this. Okay, so let's get it to a scale which we want to work at. 500 might work. Okay, and then we're taking stuff away. Intersections. Snapping to vertex and segment. Okay. Alright, so now it picks up. You can never over-digitize. Okay, unfortunately, the way that I've told it to do this, I don't know what's going on. Now, what you have here is not a road. We're digitizing a road. This is a track, okay? Or it's a gravel or concrete. So you've got a difference in surface. And we're interested in picking up this stuff. Okay, that goes through. You see we've got a nice following here on that boundary line, so on that road line. Okay, and then we're wanting to do this field. Now this field, okay, let's escape that. Oh, okay. I actually hooked this track. I misinterpreted it when I first did it. And we can pan up. I don't know why it didn't show beforehand. Likewise. Let's just stop there, because I don't like this steel boundary either, so let's grab that and then merge them together. Oh, good. Okay, again. Right. Okay, and equally up here. Yeah, it's your decision that you're making. You're looking at the edge of these band of trees. And the edge of these band of trees actually follows this line here. Okay, so this is all a little bit too wiggly. For reality, I just kind of smooth it out so it rolls around at the edge, makes it less jaggy. So it could potentially be an idea to actually go back to this from scratch and just redo this whole area again, and kind of put the first set of digitizing as a kind of block of experience to I've been learning how to digitize. The thing is, you'll get better at this the more that you do with it, and it is experience. So the point is to try and don't. See, it comes at the intersection and then right click. Okay. So we're following snap through to the wrong spot. Okay, well let's resolve that one. Now what you don't do is pick that up and move it. What you do is this, select this, select that, and merge it. Okay, these aren't lines that you're dealing with, these are polygons. Okay, right. I haven't looked through it all, but I assume there's more things like the sliver overshoots and undershoots. You need to have a look at those. They're important. I think you've probably been digitizing at slightly too high a level, or too high a scale, so you're missing out the subtlety of your features. I think you also need to think about what it is that you're digitizing and digitize that accordingly. If you wanted to do the roads, concentrate on the roads. Look at the detail. Where is it being defined? Fields are normally defined by their hedge lines. They're not defined by their headlands. Here, for example, that's not the field. The field is here. Okay. Now these areas become quite complex. You have a mixture there of kind of grassland, parkland, offices, buildings, whatever. You've got to use your own judgment as to what's going on there, but you do want to separate it out. Don't get overly worried about bringing in tracks. Essentially, you can always subdivide later on. If it looks jaggy when you zoom out, it's probably wrong. The world is not full of straight lines. The natural world is mainly full of curves. Okay. What else? Okay, I think that's probably it. Otherwise, you've actually done a really, really good job. You've got the topology sorted out. You've totally got the snapping sorted out. You've got a good understanding of how this stuff works. Okay. So I think that's been great. So I think for me, if you don't mind, from a quality control point of view, I would say that probably what you need to do is go back and pick up the original digitizing and then redo it again and use the digitizing you did yesterday as a learning curve, and then let's see where we go forward, because you have all of the major techniques, they just need refining. So that's actually really, really good stuff. Hockey dokie. Sorry, I've got to go. Taking my son to Beavers. All right, take care. Thank you. Bye.